Hey there, hope you're well. My name is Sina and I'm the founder of Integral, the AI native Slack alternative for online communities and teams. This is day two of me, or night two of me, recording these vlog series where I show you how I use Integral, how I grow it, and I guess the journey of building this startup. I almost forgot I was supposed to do this and I went to bed. And then I got out of bed, came downstairs to record it because yesterday I said I'm going to do this every day for the next 30 days. And it's new to me. I've never made like videos consistently, so I hope I get better at this, and I hope I build the habit too. Today I'm going to show you what are some of the things I shipped today on the app, some new features, some improvements. I'm also going to show you some of the marketing actions that I took to actually reach more users, hopefully have more communities and teams on Integral. And what else? I'm going to share maybe at the end a little bit what's top of mind for me. I started my day building a few things that I personally wanted. So yesterday when I recorded the video and uploaded on YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Product Hunt Forum, I wanted to share the video on one of the communities I host on Integral. But I noticed if I paste the YouTube link, it won't show it. It won't preview it. So I started my day by building this simple embed thing where, when you paste a YouTube video, you can see it. This is such a basic thing that you and I take for granted because every app like Slack, Discord, they all have it, right? And I think that's one of the tough things about building in this category of products, where 80% of the challenge is just feature parity, building the stuff that people expect an app like this to have. And then the other 20% is, okay, can you have a 10x breakthrough feature? I've been working on this for months and I've tried to build as many essential features as possible. But I think the more I use it, the more other people now use it, the more I guess I discover some of the things that even I took for granted and members ask for. One of which was, so this was something I personally wanted. YouTube and Spotify links now show the embed so you can play them. Another feature that I built yesterday was group chats. I shipped this yesterday. I forgot to allow users who create a group chat to control who can get in or like to kick them out. So today, literally one of the members were like, hey, I built a group chat. I wanted these 5 people to join. I have these 6 other people who joined. I don't want them to join. So I had to build a feature to allow them to, first of all, make it private and to later toggle public private if you have already built the group chat, which was the case for him before they're live. I mean, within a group chat, you can just type stuff. But in this case, I added the feature where, they could add people, but now they can also like decide, their role, or you could also like decide to remove a member. And you can, again, as I mentioned, you can toggle the group. So these were features that didn't exist, and I added today because someone asked for it. Other than that, yesterday, if you remember, I said I'm building a Slack to Integral migration tool so you can upload a zip, which Slack gives you, which has all the message history from your public channels on Slack. You can upload that to Integral and it will just migrate the whole thing to you and set up a new workspace for you. I built the backend for it. I built a UI for myself to interact with it to make sure it's doing the right job, from migrating users to migrating posts to deduplication, just in case, sometimes, because it has a few steps. You migrate all the content and members, but then users actually log into your app. So now you have actual users and user records migrated from Slack. You need to merge them. And sometimes users log in multiple times with different accounts. You need to deduplicate and consolidate. Anyway, this works pretty well, like super well, but I decided not to make it public. Like I was thinking of making it integralhq.com/Slack so that anyone can go and upload. But then I was like, that action is such a high trust action for a company or a community to want to upload their entire message history. It's not the sort of thing you would just want to go to a website and just do it without logging or without knowing who is behind this website. It's more likely that they would want to meet you in person. Let's say they would want to meet me, shake hands, meet a few times, understand, okay, so are you legit? Is this safe? Are you going to be around? Is this company going to be around? And at that point, maybe they will like send me an email or give me a Google Drive link or something. So it wouldn't make sense for me to want to make a public facing website. It would just be a waste of my time. if I know that's not a normal user behavior. But yeah, so I spent quite a bit of time just building the migration part. And then later on, I'll tell you, I talked to a bunch of specific Slack communities, asked them if they would be down, if they would let me migrate their communities, waiting to hear back from them. I'm just maximizing luck, by the way. I'm not expecting them to say yes. But in fact, big communities, I think, would probably not have a huge incentive unless they're very curious and they're super hobbyists. But anyway, that's a conversation for another day. What else did I work on today? Yeah, like some tiny improvements, like Command P previously would allow you to go between different communities or workspaces. Now it can take you to a group chat as well, or like here, voice to text, you can just directly do this instead of having to click to be like, hey, I just clicked, are you listening? See, it's working. Then I spend a significant amount of time debugging this. This is a feature that I'm super excited about, although, oops, is that a bug? Sorry. Let's, why is it not generating? Why is it not generating? It's okay. I'll check it and check this later. But yeah, this is an important feature. Obviously, there's no point being overexcited about features, before you have product market fit. But in this case, I think I'm allowing myself to be excited here because, I mentioned yesterday, but I share again in case someone missed that video. I've removed channels from my apps because Slack and Discord and similar apps have channels, and channels is the easiest way for noise. If you let people create channels, they will create 100 channels, it will get noisy, they won't be able to maintain it, and it will make them hate the space they built for themselves and quit or mute it. But still, you need something to categorize knowledge. So this is my solution to that. That we create a bunch of categories that whoever that builds the community says, let's say I built a community called Inside Integral. It's a community of community builders building our integral. I'm the one who built this community, and I seem, based on my understanding of the community I'm building, I'm like, these are most of the conversations that we seem to be having. They fit into these 4 categories. Then my app looks at all the posts my members have written here, and classifies those posts against these 4 categories that I wrote. So I can go and, organize it. So it's a smarter way of organizing stuff. And if I decide to one day change these categories, maybe the conversations evolve, that's okay. I can do that. And again, I'll have 5, I still have 5 or less categories, and the app will again reclassify everything. So I will not have channel debt over time. I believe that must have been, I also built a tracking dashboard for myself, and I'm not going to share it today because it's a bit ugly, maybe it's super bare bone. I want to make it a bit nicer before I show it. It's internal. Then I did some marketing stuff. I sent out an email to a few different email lists, and I made tiny adjustment in each of these emails. The core of it was the same thing. The title of this email was Request for Communities. I emailed my, I think, over 5,000 email lists, and I was like, I want to host as many communities as I can. And I'm looking for passionate, high agency people who love bringing people together. And I gave them some ideas, but I said, it doesn't have to be these. And some people have reached out, so I'm onboarding them. I want to help them grow fast, and I want to help them monetize. And I shared this video with them. Other than that, as I mentioned, I personally reached out to some community moderators they knew, and I was like, and also some people who have access to a lot of early stage founders. And I was like, hey, can you feature us? Can you send some of your users, our founders, our way so that they're starting a new team, maybe they can use our app to communicate. And what else? Yeah, I think there was one more thing that I did. I should do a better job of taking note, but it's okay. It'll come to me, and if I miss it today, I'll tell you tomorrow. But yeah, that was mostly at top of mind for me. These, like, today, starting today, is definitely making sure that I can keep up to today. I think I did it today. Yesterday, I did a good job of keeping up with the pace. Like from the moment users report something, I try to fix it as fast as I can. I want to make sure I don't drop the ball on that. That's very important to me. And I'm a solo founder. I'm a one person company as of now. But while doing that, I also need to maintain a good top of funnel. I, oh, like one thing that I said, like everyone who has created a workspace or a community on Integral, which I think is more than 50 such communities, I I'm emailing them tomorrow to kind of like check in and be like, hey, how's it going? Do you need help? Are you testing? Are you serious? What's in your mind? So yeah, I need to maintain a balance between building fast, but also top of funnel. I've been interviewing people for different roles, design and engineering. So that's exciting too. But yeah, top of mind is really managing resources, managing time, energy, and speed. Is there anything else I want to share? No, I think that's all. Go to integralhq.com for macOS, Windows, Linux. You can download it. If you're an iPhone user, test flight version is ready. I can give you and your entire team and community, as long as you guys are not like 10,000 people, I can give you access. In a few weeks, it will be on App Store and Google Play, so easy. Thank you for your attention. See you tomorrow. By the way, give me feedback if you're watching, if you like it. Your feedback will help. If you are building a team or community, you should totally give this a try. You will love it.